Hi guys. So I have a lot of job to do for a couple of months maybe, and there will be no recent urgent broadcasts and stuff like that, but I will have one in 16th of August, so it's like Wednesday, I think. 8 p.m. Moscow time, we're gonna have a broadcast with Irish fellows. I hope you've seen their videos. The link is on my channel in the featured channels. So what else? We have David woke up and he posted this interesting video about astronauts. Shit, this is actually not his video, and he has the link here in the description. But he did a good job in translating, because it's very interesting to hear what those people sing, and very funny, of course. So what else? We have like posted today about climate weapons in Poland, I think. I don't know if I have this here. Yes, we have this people in Poland picturing the disaster. So we really see this here in Russia, because we have bad weather for quite a while, and we know what about climate and how can climate be affected by those who have the technology. So watch whatever you know about weather and stuff like that. Weather is really controlled by special technique and stuff like that. So they have these harps and stuff. And this is not only thing that can be working on this weather thing. So what else do we have? We have Russian bloggers arguing about flat earth and stuff like that. And you know, the problem is that one of those famous Russian bloggers who's talking about flat earth, he also talked about Paris bombing and many tragedies that occurred in Europe, plane crashes and stuff like that. His name is Saul Goodman. He was pretty famous for a while in Russia, and in fact he posts this only in Russian, which is really a problem for people to understand what he's trying to say. But I watched a couple of his videos, and what I've seen is his progress in subscribers and views and stuff like that. He made even record-breaking 2 million views, I think, maybe something like that. So he was in a trance, and it's very hard for a flat earth channel or any conspiracy channel to grab the place in the trance for a couple of hours, at least for a couple of days maybe. So this was really impressive, because he did it and he was actually in trance. When this plane crash, I think from Rostov airplane, Boeing something like 737 maybe, crashed in Rostov, and he totally debunked this plane crash as he was doing in that video. He brought that information from some specialists, from some professional discussion. He got a link to that, and grab the information about this inside information. And so he really debunked the videos of that plane crash, and it was a total theater, screenplay or whatever. So it was just, you know, a fake airplane crash, as he was trying to prove that. So he was pretty famous for a while, and then he was starting live broadcasts with other bloggers, which is really good. As you see, many channels in English doing the same, doing those hangouts and stuff like that. So it's a pretty good thing to grab subscribers, get famous and stuff like that. So he was trying to do that. Then he was trying to monetize that, and he did Soviet Union 2.0, so it's like second version Soviet Union, which was like he was trying to sell, not sell, but maybe sell the idea of renovation of Soviet Union and rebuilding it as a Soviet Union 2.0, so like second version of Soviet Union. And he was actually contacting with the guy who actually made this idea, and he gave him like opportunity to work with him. So that Saul Goodman created even a channel, YouTube channel, who was like collecting money to support this idea, and they made many broadcasts and streamed a bunch of times and gathered money online during the stream, during this paid comments, which can be answered for, and they are paid for money, like super chat and stuff like that. So this is really great opportunity for him to make some more subscribers, and because he was touching the topics which were not conspiracy anymore. This topics was just about Soviet Union, and he gathered a lot of fans in that. So he kind of screwed up on that, because they argued with this first guy whose idea was making the Soviet Union. So he shut down the project and said, like, all those people collecting money for this project are fake. Don't work with them, because the project is shut down because many people gathering money and collecting payments from this idea. So don't don't pay them anymore and stuff like that. So they shut down the project. And this Saul Goodman, and so he was like, okay, we're gonna shut down, so we're gonna make a conference with all conspiracy bloggers, and I'm gonna invite them to Moscow, where we're gonna meet and make a conference and invite our subscribers to join us and stuff like that. So we're gonna have a paid entrance and stuff, so we can at least do something to develop our community and stuff like that. So he was like, I'm bringing this from online to offline, and so he started to gather money for that. So the problem is what they're arguing about. So some people are not really sure if they want to go to that conference, and this is really the problem, because the same problem we have like Wise Up and Age of Disclosure channels arguing for some reasons they think are very important. And this is the same, because some people think they doing the better job and they know what to do, and they trying to tell others how to do it. Like this Saul Goodman is more famous. He has more subscribers, like way more subscribers than all those guys, and he's like inviting them and saying, look guys, you have to do something, not just sit and broadcast from your house and not going anywhere. You have to, like, go to people, start to make some speeches, make some presentations, develop your skills as a personal leading, like leadership and stuff like that, community management, mm, public relations, all this stuff you have to know to do something, not just broadcast and send the information you're trying to send. Nobody's interested in that information unless you start to act, because those people who are aware of these conspiracies that they debunk and what they doing, they are not enough people to change something. Just like we have in English speaking community, there's not enough people to change anything, and this is the really the problem. Whatever you channel you mention, Wise Up, John Humanity, who was blocked by some 2 strikes. He got 2 strikes for, I don't know, for hatred, I think, or maybe something like that. So this is not very good, because whatever you try to develop your channel, whatever you try to do, you will end up and see that you have a wall that you cannot climb. This is not enough, this is not enough. So you have to go to TV, you have to go to radio, you have to go offline, like so conferences and stuff like that, so meetings, whatever. And I don't see that this is the end of what supposed to be done by those people to start changing stuff like for real. Because talking is talking, showing is showing, informing is informing. It's a great part of the deal, but it's not enough to start changing stuff. And that's the problem. And I want you guys to think about it, because really the arguments between those bloggers who trying to, maybe somebody's trying to earn the money, somebody's trying to start some project, like documentary film, maybe like me, who knows. But they know what they want just for them. They don't think as them and community and all this world. And this is the problem, because people hit this, how do you call it, cape capacity, I think. So this is the capacity of actually the topic. And the topic is the topic because topic is the topic until it's watchable, until it gets new information, until it has something more important each time. And that's the problem, because when you do like trans investigations, maybe some like flat earth, whatever, you end up that you have discussed everything, almost everything, at least until you do something really, even if you send a balloon or buy yourself P900 and picture moon, it does not change anything. Even if you go to a conference, it's not very important in the whole project, because the whole project is changing and the conference is just a step. But this is what's supposed to be done. But what's next? What is next? What is actually next after this step? I think the problem is that we want it too fast. But another problem is that we might not have enough time. Although, if we do it slow, at some point we'll end up flooded again or something like that, or maybe burned, or maybe we'll have a war like World War II, something like that. because we don't have enough time to change it the way we want, and in time that we want. We want it really fast. That's the problem. And I think we have to do it slower, but not as slow as it will take to lose it. We have to do it directly. We have to get more attention at this topic. Like in Russia, we had two mainstream channels already discussing flat Earth, mocking it and stuff like that. I don't think really it's a point of discussion. I'm not a flat Earth for 100%, although I know that it is really flat, but at least I have 1% in doubt over time at any topic that I know. For me, it's not enough. I want more proof, even if I got 100% proof. I want more proof. So that's why I'm not totally flat Earth or anything, as I was saying. I'm here to, find somebody, like interesting people, talk to many who are really engaged in their research. Like I've been talking for a couple of months, and you can see like many streams that I had, and I'm asking people to make comments, and I always answer most of them. So thank you guys for engaging in all this development and what I'm trying to do. At least I know that the job that I'm doing right now, the job that I'm earning my living, making my living with, is good enough for me not to take some more time. So I'm starting production of my documentary this autumn, not next year. So it's gonna be like in November, I think. Probably the end of November. So probably at the end of December, I'll have a trailer for my documentary done. So it's gonna be like 3 to 5 minutes long, and it's gonna be good enough to send to other people to share and spread this information about this documentary that's gonna be pictured. I had Mark Olson sent, who was traveling in Russia. I had him posted pictures on my timeline, I think, where his post is. Mark Olson here. So he got like plenty of pictures when he was in Russia. He got this proof in Kazan like this, so it's like proof of mud flood. So this is really nice for him to doing this. This is the famous street in Kazan, which has underground level underneath this street. So he was there, and those are entrances. They are blocked, I think. But I had these pictures. I had pictures of underneath, so it's okay. So it's okay for you guys to do this the same and send me pictures for more footage that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make like a fast rewind of all this footage, so people can understand how many pictures there are about this, so, and how many places you can find the evidence. So thank you for watching this, and if you have any pictures, that was the topic for today. If you have any pictures of houses with the mud flooded evidence, you can send it to me via Facebook, or you can find the email in the about channel on my channel. You can find the link of my email, so you can send me those pictures if you have some evidence near where you live, in your surrounding area, neighborhood, stuff like that. So thank you guys. I hope it was a good video and not very boring. Sorry for having lack of time to doing videos, but hope to see you on the broadcast at Wednesday. So bye, thanks.